Hello YouTube, today we're going to make a video log about the differential of the different situation of the Greek roads. They are very demanding. I'm a citizen of Greece. I'm 100% Greek citizen. I'm born here from Greek parents, and I live in central town in the main Greece called Volos. Now we're at the ring road of Volos, and we're going to bound my town to visit the Pelion Mountain. Pelion Mountain is one of the Greek mountains, and it's famous for the twisty roads, for the bendings, for the hairpins, for the winding roads anyway. And you are going to see what you're going to see in less than 5 minutes. Now we're at the exit of the town, and as soon as possible, we're going to start to climb the mountain. Of course, it will be a different video because my major concern about the gold wingers is how they believe, if they have ever wandered themselves, a gold wing can handle it in those difficult and demanding situations. I know you people of the United States, you have very different roads there. Of course, I'm jealous, but you must be jealous as well, because riding a motorcycle is not only cruising at 75 miles per hour, but is to make some beautiful roads like Colorado, like the Tail of a Dragon, you know. I don't know any other roads to call, to say. But maybe I'm more lucky, maybe I'm not. You decide. Because I live in a town that 5 minutes far away from my house, from my home. There are so many winding roads that I can visit with my bike, turning hundreds, maybe thousands of turns, whatever kind of turns, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, whatever. Also, here the roads are narrow, and there are just two lanes, one go and one way back. You are gonna see right now the difference between European roads and United States roads, but the most demanding roads in Greece, in Europe, sorry, are in Greece. Mostly. Of course, there are very exciting roads at Alps and Italy. Famous passes like Stelvio Pass. But never to say never. Let's discover together some beautiful routes. Now, at my right hand, you're gonna see the sea, where the sea level, so zero altitude, okay? In 5 minutes, after 5 minutes, you will see that Honda Goldwing will climb the mountain, and the road will become very narrow, very technical, and very demanding. For those that they don't know what is a Goldwing Honda, I mean about the specs of this motorbike, more or less it has 400 kilograms, and of course, you know, the more weight a motorcycle has, the most difficult to handle in the hairpins and the various turns. And also, it has an 18-inch wheel, not a classic 17 inches wheel, but means it's a little bit more lazy at the entrance of the apex. And of course the wheelbase, it's a wheelbase from a truck, 1 meter and 70 centimeters. I don't know the distance in imperial. This is the distance in the metric. 1 meter point 70 centimeters. So it's a wheelbase from a truck, not from a motorcycle. I'm joking, of course. And I'm going to demonstrate you this beast and the narrow, demanding technical Greek roads, how it behaves. Of course, everything is up to the driver, the experience of the driver, the skills of the driver, both the experience and the skills of the driver, because this is a set. You must have both to drive this motorcycle in those demanding conditions in the European and especially in the Greek mountains. Right, you can see the seaside and some Greek tavernas, as we call it, some Greek restaurants, we call them tavernas, and they offer seafood and other Greek specialities, food specialities, especially seafood specialities, because in my town it's very famous, the food specialities, and people around the Greece visit my town to eat the seafood specialities, and drink the special alcohol spirit. We call it tsipuro. It's something like ouzo, but it's different. Now let's focus to the road. I will make a series about 5, maybe 6 episodes of the very demanding Greek roads in the Greek mountains. So you people from the United States and maybe the rest of Europe, you're gonna be excited, I guess. I'm sure. I bet you're gonna be excited from the magnificent places you're gonna see, and from the technical routes you're gonna see. Meanwhile, my camera captures those technical roads, and you will be intrigued about those roads, and maybe one day you will visit my country to make a challenge to test yourself with your Goldwing and maybe another beast like GS 1250, like Kawasaki concourse, you know, we call it GTR 1400 in Europe, not concourse, GTR 1400, 1400 GTR. You call it concourse, it's the same model with different name in Europe. It's just politics of Kawasaki. Greece is small, one of the smallest European countries. It is in the 27th place. I mean place of how many population this country has among the rest of Europe countries. We are in 27th place. So a small country with just more or less 11 million people. And there are just only six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Honda Goldwings 2018 plus, like my Goldwing. So 6 pieces since 2018 that Honda launched the flagship in the market. I know you people will laugh because 6 Goldwing may be being sold every day in the United States. Look at it. See how dangerous these roads are. He wanted to turn right. The other guy wanted to come out of small parallel road. So far it's very boring for you, yes I know, but give me just 2 minutes. I need some 2 minutes more. People here don't buy the Goldwing because the roads are demanding and they believe that it's a motorcycle that cannot handle good on the twisty roads. Of course, they cannot believe that what you see is not what you get. They cannot be convinced. They read the specs and they believe that Goldwing goes straight and cannot lean inside the angles, inside the turns, sorry. Another problem is that the local importer doesn't provide a motorcycle for test drive. Yes, doesn't provide a motorcycle for test drive. So, if you buy a Honda Goldwing, it's like a mystery to you. First you pay, and second you realize what you bought. Yes, it's the only model of Honda range you cannot test drive it. Why? I don't know. Maybe because it's very expensive and the local importer doesn't want to spend his money to give a motorcycle for test ride. Yeah, no, it's foolish. And I'm a fool because I bought this motorcycle without to make a test drive. You can call me idiot. But I believe in Honda rules. And I believe to the 48 years of development. Because this motorcycle is under development for 48 years since 1975. So Honda cannot go wrong with the Goldwing. How much this motorcycle costs in Greece? You guys are gonna be crazy when you listen to the price. This motorcycle is very expensive here. It's very, very expensive. For instance, I'll give you an example. BMW K16, you know, the big one, the 6-cylinder, the rival of Goldwing, costs the same price as United States. At USA costs about 30,000 bucks, and here costs the same, more or less, 30,000 euros. Honda Goldwing costs more or less 30,000, 31, 32 maybe, in US. And Honda Goldwing in Greece, the tour model, like mine, DCT, with airbag, costs 45. 45, yes, it's insane, yes I know, it's insane. 15,000 bucks more than USA market. At the same time, all the other Hondas cost the same price. The same price for an Africa Twin, the same price for, you know, a CRF 300, the same price for everything. For K16, but not for the Goldwing. It's like a sabotage, you know. It's like the Greek importer doesn't want to sell this motorcycle here. Now, can you see it? Everything has changed. Just 6 kilometers far away from my home. As we say, about 3.5 miles far away from your home. A narrow road, a technical road, with bad pavement, not good tarmac, some ceiling bumps, and of course, there is the traffic. There is some traffic. Let's take over them. Easy. Easy for the beast. I know you people from US, now maybe you exciting, maybe not, but you are gonna be 100% for sure. You will see routes with the Goldwing that you can never imagine or wonder, but You're going to ride your Goldwing. Maybe this is the reason, the major reason why Europeans don't prefer to buy this motorcycle. They think it's not capable for this condition, for these roads. For me, it's very easy to drive my motorcycle around Europe, although it has technical roads, because after my training in Greek roads, all the European roads for me are easy like a piece of cake. When I say easy, it's not, oh yeah, easy, but I can do it. I can do it. I can do it even with two people, with pillion, with full weight of luggages, with everything. I can do it. There is a debate in Facebook groups about the suspensions of the Honda Goldwing, the new one, 2008 E+. And most of people say that it's a trick of traction dynamics to sell suspensions because Honda knows everything and because Honda has developed a better motorcycle than the previous generation, and that because that it's very good handling, doesn't need better suspension, all those stuff, you know, all those stuff. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thumbs up for the guy. Look at it. We're climbing about 7% inclination, maybe 8. And now the tail of a dragon starts. My pressure of the tires is not capable to run fast. As an advice, deflate your tires about 4 psi, maybe 5, maybe 6 psi, or you're going to give some hard times to your Goldwing. She needs it. Read the manual, read the handbook, and then deflate the tires 5 psi, 4, 5, 6, it depends on the road conditions and on the weight of the driver. Everywhere you can see olive oils, right, left, everywhere, olive, olive, olive. In this place, 50% of the Greek oil is produced here, and 80% of the Greek oil is exported to Europe and to the United States. The Greek virgin oil is worldwide famous, as the Spanish virgin oil as well. Behind, I've got a friend. She's got a new Honda. You people from USA, maybe you don't know this Honda. Maybe you know it. If you don't know it, ask me please to tell you more information about this model, and I will do. It's called NT 1100 or 1100, as you Americans say, 1100. Nice tarmac here, nice tarmac. You can scrap some footbags. Tail of a dragon, guys. Tail of a dragon. 3.5 miles far away from my home. Inclination 80%. Date the 28th of December, 3 days before the New Year's festivity. The weather, it's crazy. It's 50 Celsius degrees. I don't know in Fahrenheit, but 15 Celsius is something like, you can say, spring. And we have 28th of December. I can go fast, but I will not. Because my friend behind got a new motorcycle, and he is running in his motorcycle because really brand new, 10 days motorcycle, and he doesn't know how to manipulate that motorcycle because it's very, very new, brand new for him, and it's new experience, and he's trying to learn how to lean with his bike. So I will be a little bit conservative because I want to be company with him, not to abandon him. So excuse me. Next time, more fast. So that motorcycle behind me is NT 1100. Okay, that motorcycle has the same engine with the Africa Twin. It's DCT as well. You can buy it manual as well. Same power, same engine, different software. The DCT gearbox, of course, more capable for pavement and not off-road. I mean the software, okay. Doesn't have the gravel mode. Miss the gravel mode. It's normal because it's a street motorcycle, a road motorcycle. NT is the initials of the two English words, New Touring. New Touring for Honda. In the description of the video, I will give you the link with the route. You can find the link. You can find the route, sorry. If you make a click with your mouse, and you are going to be redirected to the Google Maps to discover the route. Perfect tarmac. You can scrub your footpegs with whatever motorcycle. It's not so technical here. It's easy for the Goldwing. Stay tuned to see what you are gonna see. More technical, more difficult, more hairpins with destroyed tarmac. Now it's a hairpin, 180 degrees. Look at it. All this road stuff is about 300 kilometers. So if you're going to make all this road of 40 billion mountain, south, west, north, east, maybe it's more than 300 kilometers. Million turns, not million or hundred turns, thousands of turns. Thousands of turns and great variations of quality of tarmac. From the best to the worst. Look at it. Hairpin. For your info about the architectures here, you cannot build your own house the way you like it. You must build the house according to the rules, to the norms. Because the villages here are being architect protective, I can say. I don't know how to express it in English. So every building must have the same architect design, more or less, and to respect some dedicated rules. In the towns, it's not like that. Everybody can build his own house how he or she likes it. In this territory, you cannot. You cannot. You must respect some architect rules. Or you're going to pay great fees. And they are going to destroy your house, break down the house. The weather is shady now. The sun is hidden behind the clouds. Look at it. Did you see that? I told you, it's very demanding. You can never go more fast than the medium fast. Let's say if 10 is the best, the most fast, you never ever must exceed the 7 out of 10 fast, or you risk to die. Look how narrow this bending road is, and of course the pavement is not the best. So I told you before, I forgot about the suspensions of the new Gullwing, and some people claims that Traction Dynamics want to sell suspensions and it's an overkill for the Gullwing, blah 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 blah. Yes guys, maybe it is, but you drive to different roads, we drive to different roads. Here the roads are more demanding. We are not cruising with 75 miles, we are cruising with 100 miles, because we can do it. Because the police is not so strictly, like United States, and also there are so many twisted roads here. We need brakes, acceleration, brakes, acceleration, leaning angle, leaning the turn, grab the accelerator to the apex, boom, goal. You know, so we need different suspensions. Really, we need them. The very first time a Greek driver, a Greek rider, must do to his motorcycle, her motorcycle, is to set up the factory suspension, change the springs with progressive or something else, or throw to the garbage can the original suspensions and buy a set from Hyperpro, WP, Helens, whatever. So, yes, it gets very well. I have changed my suspensions, not with Traction Dynamics, but with Hyperpro. If you don't know Hyperpro, of course there are dealers in the United States of Hyperpro and importer as well. It's a brand made in Holland. I have changed both the springs and the suspension. Now the camera captures a little bit more drama. You know why? Because on the top of the mountain you can see the fog. Look at the colors of the trees. There are some trees that are still green, there are some trees that are not green anymore. It depends on the kind of the tree. And this is a variation, but everybody likes it. I know you people. Now you start to become jealous. But hey, there is a chance, there is an opportunity to visit our country. Why not? I visit yours. I spent 18 days once in the United States. I visited 8 states and I ride a motorcycle. The difference between the tail of a dragon and these demanding roads are that I pass across villages. So far I have seen 2 villages. This tail of a dragon, the Greek tail of a dragon, the Pillar Mountain, you will discover that the more miles I run, the more villages you will see. The major percentage of sales, of motorcycle sales, in my country are the adventure bikes. Maybe because they are most capable of these roads. Of course, we sacrifice the luxury, the room, the languages, the capability of languages that you can have with your Goldwing, the perfect engine, the perfect DCT, drive shaft, all this stuff, because every motorcycle has drawbacks, has pros and cons. Actually, this motorcycle is the best I ever got, and so far I've got 54 motorcycles and scooters. Now it's extremely difficult turn. The inclination is more than 10%, maybe it's 12%. First gear, rear brake, yes baby, we did that. Now inclination 12%. The only opportunity to ride fast here is to change suspensions. You cannot manipulate the Goldwing with the sport riding mode with the factory suspensions, especially in these roads. So you need stiffer springs, more compression damping, and more rebound damping. If you're going to be respectful at your company, motorcycle company, and not be the more lazy and the last of the company when you arrive somewhere for a coffee or something, you must upgrade your suspensions, or everybody will bully you. You with a Goldwing, we cannot turn. So you need suspensions. And after the suspension, the Goldwing will be a game changer. No more bullying. Everybody respect your bike because it's fast. It goes fast, but now it's fast in the windy roads. The chassis is very, very capable. Also, the Cossack-like double wishbone front end is very good, but the suspension of the Honda Goldwing are rubbish, are for the garbage can. Yes, dude, for the garbage can. Look at these roads. We must brake hard before the entrance and the turn. And with the undersprung front suspensions, the front suspension bottom out. So I cannot do the chicanes, you know, I cannot enter to the chicanes. Look at that pavement. See that? Sit, as always. We arrived. See you at the next video with more demanding roads.